everybody. Welcome to Guess What? It's Gluten Free. I'm your host, Shannon Trelease, and I am joined today by the wonderful Miss Samantha Christie from the Wellness Foundation.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. We're so excited to have you on
This is
here.
great. I'm thrilled.
Today we're going to be showing you guys how to make some healthy and affordable meal choices, all plant-based in the place of your typical, like, everyday porterhouse and things like that. I know some of you guys are like, what? But wait till you hear what we're going to do. So today we're going to get started on some cauliflower steaks. Now, can you tell us a little bit about how the cauliflower mimics the typical protein?
Well, actually, it doesn't have a ton of protein, but it certainly has a beautiful texture and it's delicious and it takes on flavors that you add. So it's a very, and it barbecues really well too. So it's nice to like grill it. You can grill it and yeah.
That's amazing. I would never think of doing cauliflower on the grill.
You could
in a
totally
million
do
years.
it on the grill.
I would never think that.
You might have some pieces falling through, but that's okay.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to try that. Would you like to salt and pepper it?
I would love to. Thank you. Okay, so we'll do a little pepper. And I always find it so interesting what kids will eat. A lot of parents are like, oh, my kid would never eat that. And, you give it to them, you put it in front of them. In my classes that I teach, I give them all these healthy whole foods and they just are eating raw spinach the next thing you know. So it's funny. They're more adventurous than you think.
Yes, definitely. Truth be told, my kids have taken Sam's classes several times. She teaches at several schools out here and they love it. They tell me about all the exciting things that they tried for the first time. And I'm thrilled. It's amazing.
Yeah, we have a great program that goes to all the schools here on the East End, all the public schools. And the kids learn about like healthy fats, coming from avocado and nuts and seeds. And they learn about different proteins, that you don't have to get your protein from animal products.
Right.
Yes, beans are a great alternative. And we just learn about like eating a lot of whole foods versus the processed foods that so many Americans are eating now. We're getting like a little sicker and sicker as a country, right? Like more obesity, more type 2 diabetes and all of that. So we're trying to mitigate that and help kids and families learn how to, not fall into that and really what they can eat to be their healthiest selves, which is kind of simple. It's plants, like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds. And then we always say, like, it's not about being perfect. You will eat processed food sometimes and maybe fish and chicken if that's your thing. The adult program that we have, though, is totally plant-based.
Yes, and I'm so excited to try it. I am going to try it in the fall.
You are?
I am.
Yay!
And it's going. I'm so like,
so
what is
glad.
going to happen
so glad
here?
We're
What
gonna
are
do
the
it.
new recipes? So.
You will love it. We have this brand new Wellness Challenge 360, actually. It's all revamped, and we have this beautiful new guidebook, and people are loving it. So people even that are like reticent and they're a little nervous about taking the challenge and like, I can't give up meat, and they do it, and they always report first of all, feeling amazing and losing weight and their cholesterol drops. But the second thing is they're like, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. And plant-based recipes can be absolutely delicious, and they are, and they're very easy and they're not that expensive. So that's the fallacy too, is that like, oh, it's going to cost more. And
This whole meal, just to tell you guys, just so you know, I put the cauliflower in the oven at 350 degrees, and it's just going to cook for a while until it starts to break down a little bit, and when it comes out, it should be around the same consistency as a piece of steak. Something that I learned recently was that some fruits, I believe, and jackfruit it was.
Jackfruit mimics, like you can put that in tacos and things. It mimics chicken very nicely,
yes.
or pork. Yeah.
Yes, it's amazing. It's, when you really just get over that, it's more of like the mental, this is a vegetable or fruit.
Right, and when the textures are similar and you add all of this delicious spice and flavor, we actually had our summer benefit a week and a half ago, which you were at. It was so great to see you there.
Yes, it was beautiful and amazing.
We raised all of this money to keep, we're a nonprofit, so we raised money to help keep our kids' programs free in the schools and all of the different work that we do. So they served jackfruit tacos.
Yes.
Did you have one?
I did have one. They were in the cute little lime. And
they were in a lime
delicious.
and a baby taco shell.
Yes.
And they were delicious.
Yes.
And you're
they
like,
were so
this
good.
is not meat. And
no,
it's
you
not
didn't
meat.
even notice
Yeah.
it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move over here, and I'm gonna get working on a watermelon salad. If you've never had I'm not a big fruit mixed in thing
With salad person,
but
yeah.
I've been trying it more and more, and I'm realizing how much I like it.
Yeah, it's neat. You can be so creative and experimental, and things that you think don't go together can really be amazing.
Yes,
But I know what you're saying about
outrageous.
separating the fruits and veggies, but it can, yeah, we actually have a farm fresh cooking series coming up.
Amazing.
At Amber Waves Farm, please do.
Chatting.
At Amber Waves Farm, and it's kids cooking classes on the farm. So we harvest food from the farm, and we cook on the farm. But the great thing is that last summer we did this beautiful strawberry salad, and you kind of think, well, fruit and salad doesn't go together, but it was like a strawberry vinaigrette. It was so delicious.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Sometimes your brain says no, but your taste buds say yes.
Yes. And on a farmer's note, there are so many farmers markets out here. It's insane. A lot of the vegetables that I got today, I got from Lisa and Bill's farm stand, but there's also Amber Waves Farms, there's Balsam Farm Stand, there's so many. It's, the
We're
difference
really
in
lucky.
price too is outrageous. I'm going to show you guys something really quick.
It's really nice to be able to eat fresh from the farm.
I don't know if you can see this. Maybe I should go over to this camera so you could see into the bag. No? All right, well, I'll hold one up. So these green beans we got at the local grocery store, right? And they were about between $8 and $10 for this huge bag of green beans. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Now Sam is gonna bring over
this beautiful array straight off the farm.
Yes, we got at a local farm stand. And it was $4, and this bag was actually almost as full as that bag, but my husband got into it and made the green beans right away, and I was like, oh, but they were so delicious that I didn't mind. So I just wanted to let you guys know, this was full to the brim for $4.
It's pretty neat. I mean, it tastes so much different.
Yes.
And great. And also for people that think, if you're on a really tight income budget or low income families, there is a farm out here called Share the Harvest, and they offer a really affordable CSA for working families, so you can apply for that. Super inexpensive, and you get all the farm fresh stuff. So it's not just
you just got to kind of do your research.
Gotta know where to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing. So while I'm cutting this up, I'd love for you, she brought some amazing examples of your, daily, what you should take in as daily sugar intake and what we typically take in. So I'd love for you to talk about that while I'm chopping this up.
Thanks. So it's interesting how, food in America is getting more and more filled with sugar. So sugar is in everything. And it didn't always used to be that way. So there's sugar in bread, there's sugar in salad dressing, there's sugar in everything. And the reason they're doing that is because, they grab your taste buds with this sugar and it keeps you wanting more. And but it's very, very unhealthy, and it contributes to type 2 diabetes that's so prevalent in the country. So we teach the kids, and the kids are so smart, they get this in a second, but we teach the kids about how much sugar is in all their food. So these are pretty obvious things, but so for example, this Coke, and just to let you know, we're supposed to have 12 grams of sugar maximum per day. And this is how much sugar is in this Coke. And so this Coke has 65 grams of sugar just in this. Yeah. And this is really what we say a health robber, because you're filling up on these empty calories and you are, leaving out the nutritional stuff that you really need, like this, the veggies and the fruits and the stuff that's loaded with nutrients. So when you fill up on this, you're really missing out. It's kind of taking away from your health.
Yeah, and most sodas have this much sugar in it, right?
Yeah. So we the soda's a no, but also we get a little confused with the Gatorades. Oh, athletes, drink it. It must be great. Well, there are other ways to get the electrolytes that you would need if you're really a rigorous athlete. But most of us are okay to just drink water. If you need electrolytes, there are waters that have electrolytes, or eat a banana or with your water. Because this is really just sugar water.
Yeah.
And it
with
has
food coloring.
with some food dyes, which are also
To make it enticing.
so healthy. 34 grams of sugar.
Wow. Can we
Yes.
talk for a second about the banana?
So there was a study, I think out of Harvard, about athletes and if they had like water and a banana instead of these sugary sports drinks,
Okay.
how would they do? And they did great. And the banana was wonderful. It's like nature's goodness, nature's athletic enhancer. So a banana has all kind, potassium, all the stuff you need. So
Wow.
that's a really good thing to have if you're working out.
That's amazing.
This is always interesting. So we think, well, yogurt must be healthy, yogurt, and they sell it as a really healthy thing, but this is really a dessert. It's like a sugar custard, right?
Okay, yes.
This is how much sugar is in here, 22 grams,
Yep.
right? And maximum 12 grams per day you should have. So a better choice would be a plain yogurt, like a low-fat yogurt, and then put any fruit that you love in there. Yeah.
And so you're still getting all the benefits, just minus all the sugar.
You're getting all that fruit that has all of the nutrients, the vitamins and nutrients that you need, and you're not getting the sugar.
Wow.
Earth sugar is great. Like the sugar from fruit is fine. So you don't have to count that.
Wow.
It's 12 grams of added sugar that you should have maximum.
Like processed stuff.
Processed, like the white sugar.
So okay, so I'm going to use this as an example. So into the salad, we cut up the lettuce. I put in there a pickle.
You put pickles.
I did. Garlic pickles, because it adds this wild flavor that you would never suspect. And then I'm going to put watermelon. So this, because the pickle is a cucumber, so
Right.
it'll have sugar in it, but it's not bad sugar,
No.
right? So this has sugar in it, but it's earth sugar.
It's earth sugar. So, we tell the kids it grows in the earth into the sugar, into the fruit, sorry. Nobody comes and adds sugar to the watermelon that's growing. And the reason that sugar is so bad, one of the reasons is your energy level spikes and then you crash, which we all know. But when you eat it in a piece of fruit, it doesn't do that. You've got all that great fiber and it processes the sugar that you're eating, and it's not unhealthy at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that 3 o'clock rush that you're like, for me, it's always an iced coffee. I need an iced coffee at that time. And I'm trying I've replaced sugar, even though we use organic sugar, it's still sugar. So I've replaced that with honey.
So honey is a better choice. Excellent.
Right? Because it's
Yep.
not
We call it an earth sugar still.
I don't miss it. I don't miss that sugar,
Your taste buds can completely change. If you're used to eating a lot of foods with lots of fat and tons of sugar and all of that, your taste buds adjust to that. Just like if you're giving your taste buds all these delicious flavors of the whole foods, your taste buds change and come to appreciate that taste really a lot.
And you crave it, right?
You crave it.
You're like,
yeah, I crave this kind of food.
right? This is gonna be so good. So would you like to put in, so I got some feta cheese here. And now feta cheese, I know it's kind of like cheese, but it's not that bad, right? As long as you put in a small amount.
Yeah, of course. So, with the kids, we always talk about, you don't have to be perfect. We do that with the adults too. Our adult program for 7 weeks is very strict. No animal products whatsoever, no oils. But we do that to show people that you can live a plant-based life and be super nourished, really happy, and feel a million times better. And then after that, depending on your goals, you can add, if you wanted to add fish. But it really depends on your diet, because a lot of people do come and they've got, very high cholesterol and that. So it's better to not, we want people to adopt healthy lives as a lifestyle and for a lifetime, not just I'm going to do this thing that's really hard.
A trend.
Yeah, for a short time and then I'm going to go back to my ways. So we
yeah.
want to make it easy and delicious and fun. And so, a little cheese here and there, it's okay.
Yes. That's good to hear, right? It doesn't have to be so strict.
Peggy Krause, our Wellness Challenge 360 facilitator, would not agree with me. But so these are Skittles, by the way. This pack of Skittles has 45 grams of sugar. So.
Oh my Lord.
Yes.
That's just take that in for a second, everybody. 45 grams
In
of
this
sugar.
little pack, yeah.
That is insane. insane.
This looks very delicious, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to put the balsamic on it?
Oh, yeah.
So instead of doing like a dressing with all the different, types of ingredients, I got a balsamic reduction.
Ah, nice.
And you just, do like a light drizzle.
Great.
And we're going to do some salt and pepper. And that's it.
Have you fed this to your kids before?
I have not. What they did eat, I've eaten this, and it's like amazing.
And you love it, yeah.
I absolutely love it. What they did eat that surprised me was when we did the wellness cooking class.
Yes.
And Noah kept wanting more and more salad. Noah was 4 years old when we did this, and all he wanted to eat was the salad. And it blew my mind. I thought that was awesome. So it's,
Yeah, that's a fun part of the W Kids, like the Healthy Food for Life program in the schools, is that we offer these cooking classes with families, and they get to see how easy it is and delicious it is. And I love that when you see a kid and they're like, oh, my kid doesn't eat greens, and they're munching down on a yummy
even my
salad.
oldest did, and he's my pickiest eater. He wasn't as in love with it as Noah, but he still ate it.
He still ate it,
And
which is
I was
amazing.
like, wow.
And just that step, that's huge. That's what we
Yes.
want kids to do, is just try new foods. If you don't like it, that's okay, but just keep trying them.
We usually bargain with them. We have a sticker chart at home, and we do stuff like, if you try it, we'll give you a sticker. You don't have to eat it. If you don't like it, spit it out. But as long as you try it, because you can't say you don't like
that.
it if you've never tried
That's what
it.
we say in Healthy Food for Life as well. Yep.
All right, I'm going to give this a wipe, and then we are
Okay.
going to move on to a crudité.
Very nice.
Oh, and let me just give the cauliflower look. Do you want to, do you have more to?
I think I touched on the Wellness Challenge 360. So we have new classes starting actually this Saturday and then July 12th.
Okay.
So if anyone is here for the summer and wants to try this, Wellness Challenge 360, it would be great to have you. You can go to our website at wf.org
Oh, great.
for information on all our different programs. Yep.
It must be easier to do during the summer, too.
Well, we
Because you don't have that, like, cozy winter feeling. You know what I mean? When you, like, want that.
It's hard to get out in the winter.
Yes.
Yes,
And it's hard
harder.
to not want those comfort meals, like...
Yeah,
I'm trying to
those
think.
hearty. But then we have all these amazing comfort meals that are plant-based, like plant-based chilies and stews and all of
Yum.
that, lentil stews and things. The other neat thing about our Saturday class that starts in a few days is that the farmers market in our office is in Sag Harbor, and the farmers market is going that morning, so you
yes.
can take in all of the great information and then go get your produce for the
Is amazing.
week. Yeah.
That, I mean, there's
The farmers markets
there's
are
no excuses
amazing,
then,
right? No excuse.
All right, so we're gonna get going on a tzatziki sauce. And this is an example of tzatziki sauce is made with Greek yogurt.
Right.
I got a low-fat plain Greek yogurt.
That's great.
And this is something, you could use it for this. You could put it in smoothies. You could,
Yep.
put the fruit in it. So we'll get this rocking and rolling. And typically, tzatziki sauce is made with cucumber, garlic, yogurt, dill, lemon juice, and salt and pepper. So our little fancy pants garlic jar was running out, so I'm going to mix everything in here.
Oh,
I cut
nice.
up, in a very small dice, I cut up a cucumber.
Smells good.
It's right? It's like ridiculous.
Super garlicky.
I'm going to put in about a cup of yogurt. And you know what? While I'm doing that, would you like to chop some dill? I had
Yes.
this whole thing of dill at Lisa and Bill's farm stand.
How much was it?
It was, I think it was like $3.50, I want to say.
Very
$2.50 maybe.
nice.
But it wasn't that expensive. And I feel like that's typically around, again, the other farm stands that are out here. There's also one, there's also one at Nick and Tony's too, on Fridays.
Oh, the farmers market.
Farmers market, yes.
No, and there's one. So there's the East Hampton one, the Sag Harbor one on Saturdays. Yeah, it's great.
It's amazing.
There's one at Hayground School, right, on Fridays also.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that one too.
Yep. Okay, is that
Okay.
enough, or do we want a lot more?
Here, you know what? I'm going to show you a little trick to how to get dill off the stem.
that
Ready?
would be great.
It's like shaving
Oh, I like
or whittling a piece of wood or something, right? Look all that dill that I just got off of there.
Oh my goodness, that's
Isn't that
great.
crazy?
I love it.
All right, I'm going to
And then what do you
give...
do with the little stems?
Oh, nothing. You just chop it all up.
Got it.
While I am doing that,
Do you want me to?
I would love for you to put this array of fresh vegetables into that cup.
Okay.
We'll give a squeeze of lemon juice. We will chop up the rest of this dill. It doesn't have to be fine. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all going in the same
Got
little
it.
place.
Got it.
Throw this in.
I like that
And you
idea.
can do this, yeah, you can do this with like any type of dressing or something like that. And the bigger the bigger the jar, it's like, you know, you can make for the masses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can get a bucket and do that.
Yes.
A big party, a big garlic
That
party.
would be awesome. Yeah, let me just get this one more big.
So are you putting that in there? No.
I was going to put a dip in the middle, but I'll put the dip in here instead.
Oh, in the
then we
middle?
can
Do you
put
want me
it-
to take this out?
I wouldn't worry about it. I
Okay.
mean, this is like, you know, light party food. You could do whatever you want with it.
Be creative.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it where they've got like individual cups with this at the bottom and then all the little things sticking out of the cup.
Yes, that
That's
was
a good
on
idea.
your healthy swaps. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to put a little bit in there?
Okay, so put
And we
it
could
at the
use
bottom.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm going to grab the cauliflower because I could tell by my nose that it's ready.
Oops. Okay.
Cooking's messy, girl. Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right.
Oh, that looks nice.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes, very good.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Now over here, I pre-made this before the show. I have a curry sauce. Now all I did was coconut milk, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. I prefer fresh, but I actually ran out, as you can tell by my garlic container.
Yes.
And then just some curry powder.
Okay.
And then when we plate it, we can just spoon it over
So
the
you
top.
would just, okay,
Here,
drizzle
let
it
me
over.
grab Yeah. Here, let's grab a steak. Woo.
That looks wonderful.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
Let me get a spoon. You don't need a lot. Just to give it like a little bit of, because it's going to be a little dry, so you just need
A little
that-
moisture.
yeah.
And, yeah.
that little dipping on the bottom of it, you know? Put a pool of it around the side.
I love curry, so I would probably
Done.
dump the
I
whole
know.
thing on there.
I was trying to stop myself from pouring it on there.
Yeah.
I agree. I love anything with curry.
Yeah.
Okay, we are almost done. We have just enough time
Yes.
to make our mocktail.
Awesome.
So in place of soda, let me grab my glasses.
Oh yeah, there they are.
In place of soda, I'll make one for you and one for me. We'll move our dip. Put this here. Our fancy pants
Very nice.
there.
I love all the color.
Yeah, it's pretty, right?
Gorgeous. We always tell the kids, eat a rainbow. Not of Skittles though. Not a Fruit Loop Skittles rainbow, but a Whole Foods rainbow.
Yes. All right.
It's really good.
Oh. And you can start this.
Okay.
So again, I got fresh fruit. I got fresh strawberries and raspberries from a farm stand.
Yeah.
And I froze them.
What
So
a great
instead
idea.
of ice cubes, we have frozen fruit. And instead of getting them in a prepackaged thing that I guess you would have to do during the winter,
Yep.
take advantage of your local farmers markets, right?
It's a great idea and preserve them for a while.
Oh, I can't
And the
wait to try
frozen
this.
fruit that you get in the grocery store is actually very nutritious. So they freeze them right away. So in the winter, it's a great option, but I love that you got farm fresh fruit.
Yes.
Very
So would you
nice.
like to put some of these
Yes.
into the glasses?
This is a neat idea. Woo! To use them as ice
It's
cubes.
just like ice.
I love, okay.
And then in place of soda, I have lemon lime seltzer. Ooh, that I should have pre-opened to get the bubbles out,
All right.
right? So like if you like raspberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade, something like that, this would be a good replacement because you have the fruit and you have the lemon flavor, but you don't
Yes.
have all the sugar. I have a organic lemonade that has, it does have a lot of sugar in it, but we're not having a whole cup, we're having a splash.
We're going to do a little splash of
Yes.
that. I love these seltzers with a tiny bit of flavor. They're not like the soda, but they're just a little flavor, and I think they're really delicious.
Yeah, and there's like nothing in them.
Just fun water.
Yes. And I mean, if you want to add a little, adult stuff to this, you can go ahead, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
But this would be a good like cocktail party thing.
Look
Okay.
how pretty that looks.
I
I
know.
love that. It's great.
Do a splash. And a splash. All right.
Can I try it?
Yes, please try it. Tell me what
Okay.
you think.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you for coming on the show.
Shannon, it's been so fun.
This was perfect.
I
Thank
love what
you
you're
so
doing
much.
here.
Oh, thanks. We'd love to have
Yeah.
you on again. Maybe you can come on in the
Thank
winter and do
you.
some comfort meals.
Oh, we can do some like hearty, delicious, plant-based
Yes.
stews and things.
Yes. Oh, that
Love
would be
that.
awesome. That would be
Love to
great.
come.
If you have any questions for Samantha, what's an email address that they could reach
My
you at?
email is samantha@wfeh.org. You can email me about any of the programs or any questions you have. Look on our website, wfeh.org.
Great.
And it will, there's a ton of different things you can read about what we do, the adult programs, the kids programs, and yeah.
And if you would like to get in touch with me, you can always email me at thetreleasefamily@gmail.com and let me know if you have any recipes that you want to see on the show. And for now, salute.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me. This is very delicious, I
Okay,
have to say.
thanks.
Yum.
Thanks.
And this is beautiful and smells so good.
I know. Would you like to have some now?
Yes.
Okay. I'll get you some.
I would love to.